Welcome, this is Trendz, your entertainment one-stop avenue on the SABC News channel. I am your host and my name is Rafil Wemwilwa. The pleasure is indeed all mine that you could join me again, so let's get to it. These are your headlines. From strobing and contouring, the Elizabeth Arden Red Door Experience gave away essential makeup tips for the summer. A theatre production highlighting issues of unemployment, poverty and education and inequality in South Africa is currently showcasing at the Market Theatre in Johannesburg. Fans of traditional music in Jordan were treated to a one-night introductory session of beats and songs of West Africa. Now, summer has made a blazing comeback with temperatures soaring all around the country, and the heat wave is even more intense in the Republic of Extra Cold. So if you want to be a part of this year's event, which will be held at Stanley Island in Plettenberg Bay in the Western Cape, and you are also living in the Western Cape, then this is your chance to win double tickets to attend the event. But first, let's take a look at this music video.
Yeah. Stilo.
Now, to stand a chance to win double tickets to attend this year's Republic of Cold event, all you have to do is answer the question, which artist performs the song Ziyabanda? If you know the answer, send it to mkwanazim@sabc.co.za. That's mkwanazim@sabc.co.za. Now, just a few months ago, Stilo Magolide released Ziyabanda, a music video made purely from ice sounds and effects. Now, the artist, fashion designer and tastemaker, one of Boys and Bucks' fabulous crew, is coming here in studio today with his highly anticipated mixtape titled Cameron Diaz. Welcome.
How you doing?
So, Cameron Diaz, Stilo, what's up with the name, first of all?
Cameron Diaz is it's inspired by a movie and not necessarily the actress.
Okay.
So I took it from a scene in the movie where a group of guys are going to a party, and then some random guy walks up to them and he's like, Cameron Diaz, and they're like, what are you talking about? And he says, it means live for today or live in the moment.
Oh, really?
And they're like, no, that's carpe diem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So my interpretation of that is Cameron Diaz is a layman's term of what living in the moment is. And the project is about living in the moment and a lot of moments that were in the moment throughout my journey of producing the tape.
You've had many moments. 2015, I mean, you have been Mr. Party. You know what I mean? I mean, since, was it all on me last year?
Yes.
2014, but then early this year you dropped Mr. Party, and coming into December, that is even more relevant, you know what I mean? It's quarter to December. So tell us about, I mean, the wave that it's been, and everywhere you go, you know, your social media fan base is also crazy.
Yeah, it's been a wild roller coaster ride throughout this year. A lot of people are just really excited about the mixtape, and a lot of people are just excited about the whole vibe and the whole energy that I'm putting out. You know what I mean? So it's because I'm all about good times and making everybody happy, because it doesn't make sense if you're gonna make music and not make people happy.
Sure.
So that's my quest, yeah.
All right. Well, you make people very happy, but one thing about your music is all the elements of artistry in there, and not just being an artist in terms of the beats and your producers, but also, you know, the look, the videos. very, very international stuff that, you know, makes you take a look back and say, oh, much as you sing about, you know, flexing at pool parties and stuff, the imagery that you see might not exactly be that. It's done in such an artistic manner. Why is that in terms of just how you want to put yourself out as an artist?
I think first and foremost, it's like for me, coming from just a mainly art background where before I was making music, I was like creatively consulting for different artists and consulting imagery for different artists and styling a bunch of artists. So it was like when I had to take all of those elements and put them into my own, into myself, it was way easier. So I've always got these images in my head just pacing. You know what I mean? When I make a song, I'm just like, I can imagine the videos already. So that's why like I'll have hashtags like it's a movie, because it's just scene 1, take 2 of the next part of the movie.
Fantastic. What's next for you and Boys and Bucks?
Sky's the limit. You know, I just got back from Mozambique. I just shot my new music video for More, which is my recent single. It's incredible.
Dropping when?
It should be dropping in about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Hopefully,
right.
yeah,
Awesome.
hopefully, if the edits come out, right? I haven't burnt my foot out there, so it's gonna be really, really, really crazy. Hopefully, I can bring you guys an EPK before it drops.
Please, that would be awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
And clothing and the other
2016, definitely getting back into the clothing, dropping my winter range and my summer range next year.
Fantastic.
For water. And also the Stilo Magolide and Cameron Diaz merchandise. Stilo Magolide chains are out. So you know what I mean? It's all coming together gradually. You know what I mean? Don't want to flood it too soon.
Yeah. Okay, do it gradually. You've got a plan. Okay, but can we then make a deal? When you do come back, when you do your launch, I'd like to have a Stilo Magolide bling on me. Okay. And if you can hook me up with something, Jay.
Okay, I got you.
Would that be all right?
Yeah, I got you.
Last question, do the grills come off?
Yes, they do. Because I'm too ADHD to keep the same grill. So I've got like, this is my second set. I've got another set of like different ones. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay, it's all about the look. Thank you so very much, Stilo, and it's a pleasure having you here. We'll be looking out for that single. And everybody, if you want to know where it's at, Mr. Party is having another single coming out this December. It's going to be crazy, and you know, we wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me. Awesome, Stilo. Yeah. Stay tuned to Trends. We're back after the break with plenty more music, info on the hottest gigs, and if you didn't know, Trevor Noah was in the country. Welcome back. So we always love it when a good collaboration comes together, especially when it's a local one. And that's exactly what happened earlier this year when Afrikaans pop group Adam and English pop rock dance artist Daniel Barron released their hit single, Say What You Want. In no time, their single shot to one of the top positions on the iTunes Kia Top 40 chart. And since then, they've continued with their collaboration. And just last week, they launched their first CD.
As far as songs, hits and singles go, we're all familiar with the chart-topping sounds produced by Universal Music, and I'm right here at Universal Music South Africa to find out about their latest offering, the CD launch of Adam and Daniel Barron. Do join me. An opportunity that most people would die for. I'm on stage with Adam and Daniel Barron at the launch of their latest CD. I'm here with 3 of the 4 band members, and we're going to have a little chat about their latest album. Hi guys.
Hey, how's it?
How are you doing?
Great to you.
Good. So I'm going to give you the mic and then you just pass it along to one another?
Sure. Yeah.
Great. Okay.
Go for it.
So first of all, why the name? It's 4 of you, but there's only 2 in the name. What's up with that?
So we're 2 different brands and people. So we've got Adam on the one side,
and which is
the 3 of us, which is short and sweet, and then we've got Daniel Barron on the other side, who is as big as his name suggests. And so this is the collaboration of the 2. Yeah. Something that's quite important when you're doing a project like this, because it's a collaboration and it's a collaboration of an whole EP. So it's not just a collaboration of one song. So we spent quite a lot of time together, and I think the main thing is one has definitely, you have to put your egos aside, and I think that's the amazing thing is we obviously us 3 Adams have known each other for a while, so we know where we stand with each other. But Daniel is such a real guy and a gentleman, and it was so easy working with him, and at the end of the day we all just strived to put out the best EP and the best songs out there.
He played me the first single, Say What You Want, and I was absolutely blown away. I mean, to the point that I got him to give me a copy there and then. I could race back to the office, played it to all the rest of my team. I was like, guys, you got to check this out. It's absolutely amazing. And I think by the end of that week, we had signed them just for that single. You know, just to put that out. We put it out on iTunes, took it to radio, and all that stuff. We got such an amazing response to the single that we had no choice but to do a full 6-7 track EP, which is what we've done now.
That was our first single, and it went to #1 in South Africa. And you know, it's basically just, you know, how you do anything for the one you love, and you'd walk across the world, and it's like, but it's really such a happy song, you know, and I think that's where everyone could relate to it, and it's got that whoa, it's like very catchy, you know, people sing along.
I think what I like about it, actually, and I thought about it the other day, is the fact that when the whole song is so tongue-in-cheek, actually. It's like normally when you say you're going to do anything for that person, it's like what, that serious Shakespeare, you know, sword through the chest type of thing. But with this thing, it's so tongue-in-cheek. The guy's actually like a little bit of a fool, you know, and just says to the girl, you know, whatever, you know, just whatever, I'll do it.
I think there's a little something for everyone on the EP. There's quite a variety of genres that we toyed with, but all of them are very accessible. It's pop, it's catchy, and hopefully it pulls on the heartstrings as well. So I think that's the common denominator between all the songs. Hey guys, we are Adam and Daniel Barron. You are watching Trendz.
And you must definitely get our album, because it is the best songs that we have ever written. It's the songs that we are proudest of. And if you feel that you would want your money back after buying the album, Kyle will refund you in full. So you have nothing to lose.
And lastly, from us, Daniel Barron and Adam, we'd like to say we're not a boy band, we're a man band.
Away.
10 days, 3 towns, 88 parties, 87 international and local DJs, and all of this translates into one epic and unforgettable end-of-year party. This is the frenzy of the Rage Festival 2015, and joining us from Durban is the Managing Director at Youth Marketing Agency, Greg Walsh. Greg, welcome to Trendz.
Thanks, Trevor. Very nice to be on and nice to talk to you.
The pleasure is all mine. I mean, this Rage Festival, how many years now has it been running?
Well, we've been going since 2004, so I believe that this is my 12th, which starts to make me feel quite old, actually.
Definitely not. I'm sure all the partying, but I mean, the schedule is absolutely insane. How, I mean, other years, I'm assuming this is one of your biggest years, and just all the logistics and planning and the different venues and the parties, it just sounds incredible.
It is. It's an enormous production and operation. We've got 18 full-time staff between Johannesburg and Durban who deal with marketing, production, communications, and then particularly health and safety, logistics. We've got a whole talent booking department. You know, we were doing some numbers the other night, and we've got 1,300 DJ performances in 9 days across all the different stages, nightclub DJ booths, etc. We've got Rage Rail, which is a train connection between Belito and Umhlanga, which is also a party train. We've got our Rage Ride system, 100 buses transporting all the rages around. So
that's fantastic.
No
just sorry
task.
to cut you there. That's absolutely great with regards to transport, you know, because obviously people are going to be enjoying themselves, and if you really want to let your hair down, you know, that transport system is going to be, you know, absolutely great for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's been one of our things all the way through. I think, you know, we've come from, if I go back 10 years ago, I think people would have potentially seen Rage as a bit of a nuisance. Obviously, the Ragers loved it, but we had a huge mountain to climb in terms of turning it from a wild party that potentially that the towns frowned upon into something which was an epic experience for the Ragers, but also economically beneficial to the towns, safe, with good publicity, and we've definitely got there now. But I think what's come on the back of that is an enormous responsibility and a huge undertaking every year to create the next level, but at the same time to keep this really safe environment and you know, just have everyone comfortable, from cities to parents to Ragers, to still keeping it cool at the same time. there's a lot of balancing act going on.
Sure. And I mean, let's talk now about the lineup. You have incredible South African
Yes.
hit makers, the likes of Speedster, the likes of AKA, the likes of Transmix Soul, but the international acts as well. What kind of process went into sourcing them, or is it a case of, their people reach out to you, considering the festival has been going on for quite a while, because, you have a wide representation from the Netherlands, from the UK, from Canada, international, really, really well-revered DJs all over the world?
Yeah. I think we've always tried to be a platform for breaking new artists. So, we do other shows. We've done tours with Armin van Buuren in South Africa. We've brought out Sensation Inner Space to the Dome in Johannesburg. But for Rage is young people. And for us, it's also about breaking young talent. So if you look right now, Dimitri Vegas and Like Mike are the #1 DJs in the world. They played at Rage 3 years ago when their audience was, nothing like what it is today. So, artists like Dubs, Pep and Rash, Deco and Torres. We've got some really, really great, really young artists, Julian Jordan coming out from overseas. And then on the local side, it's a case of really trying to showcase every genre and the best of each genre. So we've got an enormous hip-hop genre at the festival, a lot of that kind of big room EDM house sound, deep house, techno, tech house. There really is something for everybody. Some of the clubs have some really underground local artists who are just up and coming that no one may have heard of, different sounds. So it's just trying to create an experience which is
a great experience indeed. Now, and just to round off, I mean, people can check out all the information and updates. Your Facebook page is Rage Festival SA. Twitter is the same. Any other place that they can go online to get information?
Sure. So all the socials are the same. Everything is Rage Festival SA. Our Snapchat's great to follow. You can get a lot of rich content of what's going on. Check some of the behind the scenes of what we're up to. Instagram, the same, as you said, Facebook and Twitter. The website, www.ragefestival.co.za. And actually the best point of contact is just to download our app, Rage Festival, iOS or Android.
Thank you so very much. We've unfortunately just run out of time, but thank you, and it promises to be an absolutely fantastic experience, the biggest end-of-year party in Durban. And coming up now, the Boys and Bucks fashion guru and forward thinker, Mr. Stilo Magolide, is taking us to the break with his new song, More, from his latest mixtape titled Cameron Diaz. After the break, there's some noise stirring at the Market Theatre, and you don't want to miss that Comedy Central International Comedy Festival feature.
I want more, I need more. Add a little more zeros in your own man. Tick, tick, boom, I'm about to blow. When a whole gang shake at a home, man. You know him, yeah, that dude. He get it poppin' like a guard with a credit card. You know her, yeah, that chick. She been on the block till she's still going. Dan, 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 dan. Why baby gotta go so soon? Why the summer so cold? Why the drink so warm? Why this bill so high? Why I gotta be poor? From the 2 to the 1 to the 9, oh. Side side with a horse ride. Also wanna start the sunshine and a Porsche ride. Everything designer. Cap with a tag. Kicks on my bitch that I got in Japan. Benz in a jack, stats by the band and more stacks in the bank. A crib that I own that I ain't got a rent. Maybe there were times that I'm the man. Chain game fools, but believe on the man. Maybe by jet and a crib by the bed. Have a glass roof so you know I'm upset. The Kellys, they want some more. They want some more. Machita, we want some more. We want some more. Mama, oh, but some more. Oh, but some more. Papa, oh, but some more. Oh, but some more. Tina, Sifuna, some more. Sifuna some more, Tina Sifuna some more, Sifuna some more. When I offer some more, offer some more. Now I offer some more, offer some more. You know I'm the best, but you front like I'm not. Your girl know my name, so you ain't gotta ask. Too dumb for your game, so you best call me coach. I'm coming for hits and I'm making a change. Yo, act like you know, if you don't, now you know. Now chop it to the king of the streets, but I bow down. Got these low free throws, he throws. I lay up on my way up. Top it to the top of the rim, then down it again. Never been to the gym, but I flex like a duck. Go to stop up again, so I'm at it again. The reason that you want more, though. Reason that you're running with my old style. Reason that you pose like Stilo. Reason that you never came out with your ego. Reason that the people want me, though. Reason that swag, I'm a repo. Reason that the weave is a no-no. Reason all my hoes got braids, though. Reason on the Lord of the Rings, though. Reason on my flow class hero. Tell me that reason, and I'm the Kellys, they want some more. They want some more, but you know we want some more. We want some more. Mama, oh, but some more. Oh, but some more. Papa, oh, but some more.
Welcome back. You're watching Trendz. The Elizabeth Arden Red Door Experience team were in Sandton City for 5 days for an experience dedicated to holiday glamour. They offered personalized skincare, makeup and beauty workshops to get the key basics right. Trendz spoke to celebrity makeup artist LUDIK on how to get the ultimate holiday glow, even with the scorching summer temperatures.
Today we are at the Elizabeth Arden Red Door Experience. I'm LUDIK, the national makeup artist. So what we're doing today is that we're teaching the ladies what to do for spring summer. So it's makeup trends for spring summer. I mean, we've moved away from autumn winter where skin was much more matte, you know, so now skin is much more fluid, much more moisturized, dewy if I may say so. Brows are still full but not that harsh waxy feel. We are wrapping the eyes with metallics instead of like, you know, a technical smoky eye. So it's very, very, very organic makeup. Skin is glowy, flesh tones on the lips, mascara. We're moving away from eyeliner just for a little bit. We'll come back to it when we move back. Maybe to 2016, we'll think about eyeliner again. So right now it's literally opening the eye up with metallics, soft bronzes and golds on the eye, as you saw. So it's very beautiful, very soft, very feminine makeup.
What do you think we should be carrying in our bag that is going to be one of those major essentials for when you're out and about for the whole day that's going to keep you looking fly?
I think first and foremost, every girl needs to have 8-hour cream. It is divine. From lips, dry hands, dry heels. I mean, the sun is very harsh. So, you know, your heels get a bit dry, 8-hour cream. Your skin gets dry. You want a beautiful soft highlighter in your skin, 8-hour cream. Your lips, 8-hour cream. A dewy eye, 8-hour cream. It's the one product that we cannot go without, especially we're going to beaches, we're going to Camps Bay, we're going to Durban, we're going to Summerstrand and PE. So that is a very, very vital tool. Mascara, of course. A girl can't go without mascara. So those are a very important trends. Of course, like in terms of color, lips, yeah, we can still play along with color. Your soft pops of pink, your soft pops of flesh tone colors, as we were explaining earlier on, but it's still organic, it's still soft, it's still fresh and very, very, very international. Right now we've just moved over from a lot of contouring. I know the country is still contouring, fleek, no. So what we're doing right now is that we're bringing lights to the skin. So it's literally highlighting on fleek, if we must use the word fleek. So it's literally about bringing light to the face. That's where strobing, it's a new skin trend, it's called strobing. Highlighting down the bridge of the nose, on the chin, Cupid's bow, above your cheekbone. So that's where the light hits, and those are the areas we want to accentuate. So no longer that harsh contour. Maybe we'll come back, you know, trends change, but right now we're feeling very fresh, we're feeling very organic, we just woke up and put moisturizer on our face, and that's exactly what we're going for.
What do you think the Elizabeth Arden woman represents?
She is a very, very strong woman. She's a strong, independent woman. She can do everything on her own. She's still very feminine and still very sensual as well. She gets into a room and everybody turns. That's your Elizabeth Arden. We just launched, we're pushing our Always Red fragrance, which is exactly that New York state of mind, that powerful go-getter woman, and that's exactly who the Elizabeth Arden woman is. And I think that's all the ladies watching this clip right now.
Sure.
Now, with less than 2 weeks to go before all revered hip-hop heads head to the LUDIK Theatre in downtown Johannesburg for the coveted Pyramid statue for the annual South African Hip-Hop Awards, the category of Best Female MC is always poorly represented, unfortunately. But today in studio, we have a female MC nominated for Best Female Artist whose single Be Mine featuring AB Crazy has made airwaves. Welcome, Ciro, to the Trendz stage.
Thank you for having me.
And to your lovely dances as well. Now, Ciro, how long, I mean, it hasn't taken you long actually to break into this. And sometimes, you know, guys talk about being in the background and producing beats and you know, working for other artists for even 10 years. So how's it been like for you? You're not originally from Johannesburg. So tell us about how you came to Johannesburg and why.
Okay, let me start by saying, okay, it's been a while since I've started. But for me to do music like professionally, for me to come to Joburg, it wasn't like something which I just chose to do. I was supposed to be a model. Then it happened when I submitted my CD to the guys that I'm working with. Then it happened like that.
Okay.
But I won't say
so they
that
saw a triple threat. You
yeah.
dance, you sing, you can model.
You can
you know
say
what I
that.
mean?
You can say that.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. And what kind of music and influences have gotten you to this point?
I listen to a lot of EVE, LUDIK, yeah, the other girls that I look up to, because they started like long time ago.
Yeah.
When like women MCs were like undermined, but they just put it to the map. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. And other than, Missy Elliott has just, recently come out after a while that she's been
saw that,
quiet
yeah.
with an incredible song and even, a video that's amazing. So people like Missy, and you've spoken about Eve and Lil Kim, they're American rappers though. So coming to the South African scene, who is it that you look, up to here?
I wouldn't say in hip hop, because guys do hip hop. Most of the guys do hip hop,
Sure.
and there's no female MC, which I can say because I was still young. But
Okay.
at the time I said she rapped, because there was no one.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say divas like Brenda Fassie, the late Brenda Fassie,
Sure.
Lebo Matoza, because they were just always there.
All right, so
Yeah,
you want to have that
musically,
kind of following
yes,
and that
yeah,
kind of,
yes.
career behind you that's like lasting for a while. Okay, so before the ad break, you're going to play us out and you're going to do a performance for us and you're doing a cover version of?
Great.
Okay, so
Yeah.
stay tuned for that because you will get to see Sarah and her dancers performing that track. Now, a gritty theatre production titled Noise is currently shaking things up at the Market Theatre in Johannesburg. First played in the UK 20 years ago, the production, written by Alex Jones and directed by veteran thespian Dorothy Ann Gold, has been adapted from its original British version, looking at the universal themes of poverty, unemployment, the disintegration of the nuclear family, and inferior education.
Our first cup of tea in our new place. To us.
To us and our baby.
Noise becomes unwanted when it either interferes with sleep, conversation, or disrupts one's quality of life. And that is evident on this play with this young couple where the woman, whose stage name is Rebecca, seems to be troubled by noise. The character of Rebecca is 7 months pregnant, smitten by love, and unemployed, but her boyfriend supports her. But things take a turn for the worst for this young couple when they realize that they have moved next door to a psychotic neighbor. Their new neighbor tortures them with loud music. Trouble brews when they start complaining about the loud music. Noktula tells us what it's like to play Rebecca.
I would not, for me as a mother, I just need an excuse, to murder someone for my child. I wouldn't even think twice about it. And those maternal instincts kick in the moment someone threatens your child. Because you'd rather die, but if this person lives, and that's the story. There is a fourth character, which is the baby, this innocent little soul who is deserving of a chance of a life.
This colorful theatrical production seeks to highlight socio-economic issues like poverty, education, and unemployment, amongst other things. Alex Jones, who wrote the production, flew all the way from England to witness his work and how it is carried out and received by audiences in South Africa. And now he tells us more about the play.
Noise is a very sort of dark play, really. It's about a young couple who are trying to begin a new life together. She's 17 and pregnant, he's 18, they come from broken homes. They move into a housing association flat and they're playing at being parents, really, and all of a sudden there's this kind of loud music that's blasting in from their neighbour. They go around to complain, and before they know it, this psychopath kind of bursts into their life.
What did she ever see in her?
This theatre piece is extremely intriguing and touches on real-life issues that leave some audience members really shocked because of the content. Noise is directed by Dorothy Ann Gold and written by Alex Jones. It was first presented 20 years ago and set in a poor area of Birmingham in the UK.
What did you say? She's pregnant, please, okay? She's a fucking son. I think one of those genetic
mama, let me upgrade. Yeah. They say you see where you's the baddest, see where you's the sexiest. When I get into the mic, I don't play. Tell the kids talking about my man, I don't care, I'm the main chick. You a side chickens and you now. You growing wings, busy talking, but you can't do a thing. That's just a waste of my energy. You're just mad cause he's bringing hitting it. Right and center, have been feeding it all to him. Now I'm going shopping, setting what I do. When I buzz on town, you know it's bad news. It's pretty clear on the hood, got you hanging on the hook. When I'm around, you better act cool, or you dead soon. Why do you have to act like a dumb fool? I cook for him and him, my baby love my food. When we together, it's like us two.
Welcome back. You're tuned into Trendz. Now, it's the event that all comedy enthusiasts have been waiting for. The star-studded International Comedy Festival that has officially put Johannesburg on the global map with over 60 comedians in 18 shows over 5 days at Silver Star Casino. And of course, the big crowd puller, our shining beacon of laughter, Trevor Noah, whose shows were of course sold out, also made a short left into Mzansi for his show, Trevor Noah and Friends in Nationwide. Trendz was of course on the red carpet on opening night.
I'm ELOISE SCOBLE and I'm on the red carpet at Silver Star Casino at the International Comedy Festival, where South Africa's golden boy of comedy, Trevor Noah, will be performing tonight, among others. Anyone who is anyone will be here, so do join us for a night of epic laughter.
We launched almost 4 years ago, December 6th, and I wanted to have this big international festival, but I wanted to do it proper. And for that you need a lot of money. And I think finally we talked to a lot of people, a lot of sponsors, and now after 3 years, Savannah came on board as a sponsor. At the moment that happened, we were full force, we could go. Because I think you need big international superstars to make this an international festival. We want to create a festival people come to Johannesburg for from all over the world. When they come to see Trevor Noah or Jeff Ross or Hannibal Buress or Ari Spears, when they're here, they also see more than 60 comedians from the African continent. And when you get guys from Nigeria, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Uganda, and of course South Africa. And that's never been done before.
What is the driving force behind this?
Create a great platform for our comedians to shine, create a great platform for our audiences to kind of be able to experience our brands on the ground and be able to have a great time. This is about having a great time. There's no seriousness here. You should come here ready to laugh. So that's really what it's all about. Great opportunity for us to celebrate the talent we have on the ground, create a platform for them to shine even more, and bring our audiences together that experience our brands to kind of see what our brands are all about off the TV.
It's always been good, right? I think it's been exploding over the last decade or so, but now it's getting global attention, and that's quite cool. People have realized that we're not all just crazy people throwing rocks and screaming and running a lot. We do all that, but we also we do some comedy as well. And there's lots of cool comics. There's lots of different flavors. All the new comics are just such different flavors, you know. So, I mean, I find that quite exciting. There's some lateral, there's some deadpan, there's very dark, dangerous, there's Muslim, there's Christian, there's all kinds of weird niches that are exploding. So I think it's fantastic.
You try and get to the point where the joke is coming from the most neutral place possible. You put yourself in the middle of it all, and then because funny is funny, so you try and get it to a place where everything relates to everybody. So it's also about teaching both sides, you know, so you hope an African audience will start to go, oh, we see why this is funny in that world, and you hope that you get to teach an American audience, they go, oh, this is a new thing I didn't think was funny at all. So you try and combine all of those, and hopefully you get to a place where everyone is laughing.
Okay, so now you're South African and you're kind of sort of American too?
I'm not American yet, that's funny.
And how are you finding that?
It's great. It's wonderful. I'm a child of the world, you know. I always tell people they should travel, they should see the world. You'll find your home in many places, you know. So I've traveled with my friends and we go everywhere together. And you'll find every place has a bit of home in it. So when I'm in South Africa, I still get to go to South African restaurants and eat my food. When I'm in South Africa, there's things I see of America that remind me of that place. So everywhere is your home if you choose to make it that.
And do you still go back to where you grew up?
Of course, all the time. I have to, all the time. That's, you know, it's where my grandmother lives, it's where my family is, so it's not a chore for me, it's just fun.
So the guys that know you from then, are they like, oh, it's Trevor, or like, oh, it's Trevor?
Oh no, they're just like, sure, Trevor, what's up? Buy me a beer. That's all it is. Just like, sure, Trevor, I'll tell you beer up. That's all it is. Guys just want to buy a beer. That's all.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And that, guys, is how it's done on the red carpet right here at the International Comedy Festival. From me, ELOISE SCOBLE, and the entire Trendz team, it's goodbye for now as I go enjoy the show.
Now, summer has made a blazing comeback with temperatures soaring all around the country, and the heat wave is even more intense in the Republic of Extra Cold. So if you want to be a part of this year's event, which will be held at Stanley Island in Plettenberg Bay in the Western Cape, and you live in the Western Cape, then this is your chance to win double tickets to attend the event. All you have to do is answer the question, to which artist performs the song Ziyabanda? If you know the answer, send it to Mkwanazi NM at sabc.co.za. As you see on the screen, the email address is mkwanazynm at sabc.co.za. All the best. Now, the newest SA Idol may have been crowned just last week, but singer-songwriter Shekhinah, I know many of you remember when she wowed us on Idol's SA just a few years ago. Well, she's a bit more grown, she's seasoned and fiercer than ever, and with a new single titled Let You Know. But the song for 2015 that cemented her and Kyle in SA's music charts was Back to the Beach with Kyle. Welcome, guys, to the Trendz stage.
Hello.
Awesome to have you here. I mean, really, guys, 2015 has seen you two do some amazing things. That track, I mean, literally road trips, nightclubs, chilling at home. It's the perfect December song.
Thank you.
Tell us about working with Sketchy Bongo.
Sketchy's our main man.
Yeah,
he's super talented. There's no we yet to sit in with a producer that's as talented as him in this country. And yeah, it's fun working with him. He knows what he wants and he knows how to get the best out of us, which is always cool.
Fantastic. Shekhinah, I mean, I think you've also been following Idols now, and you remember, you know, you made it to the top 6, congratulations. And that's just the thing. Many people tend to think if you don't make it and be the idol, that your music career is done. And what is it for you that you said, you know what, this is just a stepping stone, but I'm going to make it because right now, look, you're doing incredibly well.
Yeah, thank you. I think, you know, it all has to do with hard work. Like I've always commended Kyle on his hard work since we did Idols together. He's always pushing, and I always told everyone, Kyle pushes, you're gonna see. And then at the end of the day, it was Kyle that was like, let's go to studio. And then we went and we made Back to the Beach, and then it just became like this creative thing that we've been doing since 2012. And you don't need to win Idols. Yeah. You just need to be creative, and you need to have a collective of people that you're comfortable working with, I think.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Kyle, what's next for you? Are the both of you going to release something together, or just single projects, or are you just pushing the collaborative effort?
At the moment, we've both got new singles out.
Yeah.
Sketchy's one was with Shekhinah, Let You Know, and then my new track is called All Night. And yeah, we've got the video that's pretty much ready to go for that. Yeah. So we'll be releasing that soon, very fun. And then we're deciding whether we want something in the pipelines for December.
And I'm sure it's going to be a banger.
We'll
the audience, the people, I mean, we can't have you here and we're not here. Back to the Beach. Please take it away. Fantastic. I love the lyrics and your voice, Shekhinah. Fantastic all the time. Thank you so very much, guys.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
And yeah, right now you're about to hear Shekhinah and Kyle with Back to the Beach, a fantastic song. Join me again next week. Goodbye.
Come on now. Hey, let's go. Let's take it back to the beach when we were young and carefree. And this is how it should be. Said the city don't feel me. Let's take it back to the beach when it was just you and me. And baby, you're all that I need. Said the city don't feel good no more, and there's too much push and go. I'm always in a fast lane, always a fast lane. And I said the city don't feel good no more. I need it nice and slow. I'm rolling with my play, rolling it that way. Come on, said the city don't feel me. Hey, let's take it back to the beach. Come on. When we were young and carefree, and this is how it should be. Said the city don't feel me. Let's take it back to the beach. What? When it was just you and me. And baby, you're all that I need. Said the city don't feel good no more. We're all just chasing dough. Yeah. Come on. Always in papers, chasing the papers. I said the city don't feel good no more.